Today, I want to speak to you clearly and calmly about something I see far too often in practice: people unintentionally damaging their skin while trying to improve it. Many substances that seem harmless, natural, or trendy can seriously disrupt your skin's protective barrier. Sometimes the damage is immediate, other times it builds slowly: irritation, sensitivity, redness, and chronic inflammation that seem to come out nowhere. To understand why this matters, we need to begin with how the skin actually works. Why this matters more than you think. Your skin is not just a covering, it is the largest organ in your body. It performs essential biological functions. It protects you from bacteria, viruses, and environmental toxins. It prevents excessive water loss. It regulates body temperature. It participates in immune defense. It synthesizes vitamin D. It shields deeper tissues from ultraviolet radiation. But perhaps the most critical processes happen at the very surface: the acid mantle and the skin microbiome. On the surface of your skin exists a delicate protective layer known as the acid mantle. This thin film is made up of sebum, sweat, natural lipids, and metabolic byproducts of beneficial bacteria. It has a slightly acidic pH. Your skin is not neutral. It is not alkaline. It is mildly acidic by design. To understand the importance of this, pH 7 is neutral. pH 6 is 10 times more acidic than 7. pH 5 is 100 times more acidic than 7. Healthy skin typically maintains a pH between 4.5 and 5.5. That acidity creates an environment where beneficial bacteria thrive and harmful organisms struggle. More than 1 million microorganisms live on every square centimeter of your skin. This is your skin microbiome. These microorganisms compete with pathogens, support immune signaling, reduce inflammation, and help maintain the barrier. When we disturb this environment with harsh chemicals, excessive alkalinity, or repeated sterilization, the balance collapses. And when that happens, symptoms appear: persistent redness, dryness, stinging or burning, increased breakouts, rosacea-like reactions, chronic sensitivity. Before applying anything to your face, the question should be simple: am I strengthening my barrier or weakening it? Now let's discuss what should never go on your face. Number 1. Undiluted apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is acidic, and that is precisely the problem. Its pH is typically between 2 and 3. That level of acidity is extremely aggressive for facial skin. While some believe it helps balance pH or treat acne, undiluted application can cause chemical irritation, barrier disruption, redness, peeling, and even superficial burns. Sometimes damage does not appear immediately. The skin may feel slightly tight at first, but inflammation can develop over the following days. If used at all, it must be heavily diluted, but in most cases, safer alternatives exist. Number 2. Lemon or lime juice. Citrus juices contain compounds known as furocoumarines. When exposed to ultraviolet light, these compounds can trigger a condition called phytophotodermatitis, a light-activated inflammatory response. This reaction may lead to burns, blistering, severe hyperpigmentation, and long-lasting dark patches. In some cases, discoloration can persist for months. Bergamot oil, often used in perfumes, carries similar phototoxic risks. Natural does not automatically mean safe. Number 3. Essential oils. Essential oils are highly concentrated plant extracts. Even when they possess antibacterial or anti-inflammatory properties, concentrated use can irritate the skin, trigger allergic contact dermatitis, disrupt the skin microbiome, and increase sensitivity over time. Facial skin is especially delicate. Essential oils should never be applied undiluted, and even diluted use requires caution. Number 4. Baking soda. Baking soda has a pH of approximately 9. That means it is dramatically more alkaline than healthy skin. Applying it to the face neutralizes the acid mantle, disturbs the microbiome, increases water loss, and weakens barrier integrity. The result may include dryness, irritation, and worsened breakouts. Alkaline substances simply do not belong in facial skincare. Number 5. Toothpaste. Toothpaste is formulated for enamel, not epidermis. It contains abrasives and chemical agents designed to remove plaque. On facial skin, these ingredients can cause excessive dryness, irritation, and barrier damage. While it may temporarily dry out a pimple, it does not address the underlying cause and often prolongs inflammation. Additional harmful practices. Alcohol-based products. Alcohol effectively kills bacteria, both harmful and beneficial. Repeated facial use can dehydrate the skin, weaken the barrier, trigger compensatory oil production, and increase long-term inflammation. Skin does not need sterilization, it needs balance. Hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is a powerful oxidizing agent. It damages healthy cells, disrupts collagen production, delays wound healing, and increases inflammation. The skin does not require aggressive oxidation, it requires stability and repair. Hair dye on brows or lashes. Hair dye contains strong chemicals not intended for delicate facial areas. Improper use may result in chemical burns, severe irritation, eye injury. Products should always be used as directed. Long-term use of steroid creams. Topical steroids reduce inflammation by suppressing the immune response in the skin. Extended facial use can cause thinning of the skin, visible blood vessels, collagen loss, pigmentation changes, and steroid-induced rosacea. These medications should only be used under medical supervision. Daily aggressive scrubbing. Excessive exfoliation removes protective lipids, creates microscopic tears, increases sensitivity, and worsens inflammation. More scrubbing does not equal healthier skin. Healthy skin is not sterile, it is balanced. Oils that can support the barrier. Not all oils are harmful. Some can reinforce the lipid layer when used appropriately. Jojoba oil, structurally similar to human sebum, generally well tolerated. Rosehip oil, rich in antioxidants and linoleic acid, helpful for uneven tone and post-acne marks, best used at night. Squalane, lightweight, stable, and non-comedogenic, excellent for barrier support. Grapeseed oil, high in linoleic acid and often suitable for oily or acne-prone skin. Heavier oils, such as coconut oil, may clog pores in some individuals. Facial oils should seal moisture, not replace hydration. Repairing a compromised barrier. If your skin feels tight, reactive, or inflamed, focus on restoration. Simplify your routine. Gentle cleansing, barrier support serum, moisturizer, and daily sun protection. Supportive ingredients include ceramides, low-concentration niacinamide, panthenol, Centella asiatica, and properly layered hyaluronic acid. Strong actives should only be introduced once the barrier has stabilized. The core principle. Healthy skin is slightly acidic, microbiome balanced, lipid protected, hydrated without overload. The goal of skincare is not to strip, bleach, or sterilize. It is to maintain equilibrium. When the barrier is intact, inflammation decreases, hydration improves, resilience increases, and aging slows naturally. Support your skin. Do not fight it. Understanding skin changes after 35. As we move past our mid-30s, the skin begins to change, not suddenly but gradually. Collagen production slows down, cell turnover becomes less efficient, natural oil production may decrease or become irregular. The barrier becomes more fragile. This is why many people notice increased dryness, more visible fine lines, slower healing, uneven tone, and sensitivity to products that once felt harmless. At this stage, aggressive treatments often do more harm than good. After 35, the skin does not need stronger products, it needs smarter care. Inflammation, the silent accelerator of aging. One of the most overlooked drivers of premature aging is chronic low-grade inflammation. Repeated irritation from harsh cleansers, alcohol-based toners, over-exfoliation, strong actives used too frequently creates microscopic inflammation that may not be visible at first. Over time, this